Hello, my wonderful elevated souls, and welcome to my channel. My name is Talea at Open Box Oracle 1811. These oracle readings are not only for you, but for me as well, because oracle and tarot readings are meant to be self-reflective initially, and whomever it doesn't resonate with, you may be just going along for the ride. Welcome. This spread is always meant for current energies, not past or future, unless the spirit unfolds it that way. Today is May 1st, 2026. I hope you all are having a great day. Happy Scorpio full moon. And if you all don't know, Scorpio is a transformative sign. It deals with investigative work, people that do deep research. I'm just thinking of archetypes that go with Scorpio. They rule the sex organs. They're a water sign. In the tarot, they represent death, and death can mean a rebirth, change. Like I said, it's a transformative sign. This off the top of my head, things that I can think about. And it's also the sign where they talk about the phoenix rise from the ashes. That's that sign, which they do. And that's why they that's why they can transform. It's a positive type of sign to me. And I really like I feel like I have an infinity with Scorpios. I'm a Capricorn myself, but there is this connection that I have with Scorpios. They're good people. Okay, Moon Magic book and card deck. That's what I'm reading from. I have the spread out as a full moon. I did this different this time. I'm just gonna flip the cards over, and I'm hoping that everything's gonna be good. I'm looking at this for energy for the full moon. It's not an eclipse, so this is a regular full moon, but just to think of when they say full moons is to release things. So whatever you're doing, you might have a journal and you write in about what you want to release tonight, or for this full moon, like habits and people, situations, you know, things like that that you don't want anymore in your space, in your environment. Okay, this would represent the self. This is the ninth card out. So I have it as a full moon, and because the full moon is really, it's the new moon that's hidden. This is weird. I don't know why I did it this way, but I guess spirit had me do it. You know, you think when like you're on autopilot and you don't think about things, and you just place stuff out like this without thought. So that's pretty much where how this came about. And like I said, I hope everybody's having a good day. My day was pretty good. I can't complain. I really like the fact that I'm doing this journaling. It's really therapeutic for me as well. But anyway, I'm gonna start the reading. I'm gonna get too much into anything. And you know, as I do, I start I read what each card means and then go into more explanations or, you know, more detail. So the first card, the number one card, it's okay, and I never done this. I don't think I did this right one time. But I'm going to do it just like the book. I don't know why I stopped doing it like that. The first card would mean your current situation. Your current situation is Fly By Night, number 32, which is a 5. That's interesting. Let's see what Fly By Night means. If I can open the page. Okay, it says keywords are upheaval, betrayal, selfishness. And it's funny it says betrayal because I just did a short about betrayal. Okay, it says this card indicates that someone new is about to come into your life and you need to be on your guard. They may say all the right things and spin you a yarn of a dazzling future together or a golden business opportunity they want you to invest in, but be careful, for this person is not all that they seem. Their true nature hides in the shadows. It may be some time before you discover what their situation actually is or what their motivations and plans really are. Just as a bat has a very erratic flight path, so this fly-by-night card represents an individual who will sweep you into your life, turn it upside down, and then disappear without warning, leaving a trail of destruction and devastation behind you, or behind for you to deal with. They might be the type of a person to drop into your life out of the clear blue sky before taking off again suddenly, leaving you lost, alone, hurt, confused, and angry. This yo-yo cycle of them being around briefly and then ignoring you for months on end will become a pattern if you allow it to. The fly-by-night is not someone that you should place your trust in. They are out for what they can get, so give them nothing and they will move swiftly on. Think of them no more. Wow. This is what I said to release people. This is a time to release. This is your current situation. Actually, this was my current situation. I'm not even gonna lie, but I left that current situation months ago. But yeah, so that energy's there. So somebody betrayed you and you need to release that person. I'm sorry about that. Next card, number 2, would be the Stargazer. And that would be helpful influences. 46, which is a 10, which is 1. 46. Yeah. Okay. Keywords is aspiration, ambition, striving. This is the card of ambition, aspiration, and achievement. When it comes up in a reading, it is asking you to think about what you really want from your life and what you can give to the world in return. Remember that manifestation is a collaboration, so if you want to be a singer, you'll be using your talent to offer entertainment to the world. If you want to be a writer, you will be gifting your imagination, and so on. Ambition comes naturally to some people, and they have no problems making their dreams come true. For others, however, it is something that needs to be nurtured. Some people need to be trained to have aspiration, and that's okay too. You just need to see yourself achieving your goals and ambitions, visualize it on a daily basis, and when your negative patterns of thought creep in, gently replace them with a bright vision of you singing to an appreciative audience, or holding up your published book, or whatever your personal ambition is. Visualize the end goal every day as you take small steps to bring it into being. This card is reminding you that you have to be able to dream of it before you can become it. So this is a person who, which is you, you are you are the aspiration, and you're going to be manifesting what you dream of becoming. And even though that's your current situation, that is your helpful influences. You wishing upon a star to find out who you are. Yeah. So, yeah, that's a good card. And it's coming for you. I believe that. So, and I want to say this energy should be more of within your vicinity. This isn't something, because eclipses can be like 6 months to a year. This is like a current thing. This is going to be um, coming into your space soon. We have Moon Stag 36. That's a 9. And that is strengths in your favor. Let's see. So you got helpful influences and strengths in your favor. So this is what's going to happen to support you. Moonstag, regal authority and support. Like I thought, support. The Moonstag is a magical heart holding the full moon in its antlers. He is an aspect of the antler horn god, and he represents regal power. He is a monarch of the misty glen by moonlight, the keeper of dreams. His power is immense. His strength the might of combat during the wreck. He comes to let you know that you hold a spark of divinity within you, and he wants you to tap into it. He encourages you to find your own regal power and to expect good things to happen to you and for you. As he watches over you, his protection is absolute, and once you have befriended the Stag Lord, he will never leave you to fight your battles alone, for he is there in your heart, giving you courage and making you bold. Certain hearts have been long considered to bring good fortune to all who see them, and Stags are linked with abundance and prosperity. So a time of receiving all good things is about to unfold for you. Accept all the challenges that lie ahead, for you have the capacity to achieve great victories in your life if you are brave enough to stand your ground. And I believe that you are. And this is what's going to be supporting you right now. And you know, this is the I'm looking at this as the earth, so this is very stable energy, and it's going to be a support for you, and it makes sense. This woodland creature, the stag, which you're going to be having good fortune come as you wish upon the star. So it speaks of good fortune, abundance, and prosperity. So a time of receiving all good things is about to unfold for you, which is beautiful. That's a 9, which is completion. 1 is beginnings. This is change. So you're dumping whoever this crappy person is. Excuse my French. Our 4th card out is Black Moon 11. And that would be helpful people. Let's see, 11. So you got all the support. This is good. Black Moon. It says keywords opportunity, chance, and progress. The Black Moon occurs when two new moons fall into the same calendar month. And it is 2 full moons, you guys. It's coming in this month of May. Wow, this is so synchronicity, or synchronized. Within the same calendar month, and again, this is an indicative of a time of rare moments. When you draw this card in a reading, you are being given another shot at something that means a lot to you, a second bite of the cherry, or so to speak. The Black Moon is a card of second chances, double takes, lucky breaks, and the return of an opportunity you thought was lost to you. Now is the time for you to make a good impression on someone or to make a fresh start while the cards are in your favor. This card has similar associations as the new moon card, but this time around, the power is magnified. Look out for more chance encounters and unexpected openings. When the black moon turns up, it could mean that a life-changing golden opportunity is coming your way, so be sure to reach out and take it. Don't let fear stand in your way, for this card indicates that the universal energies are on your side and that positive things will come to you if you are brave enough to take a leap of faith. If this card falls in the same spread as the new full, blue, or supermoon cards, it is a sign that new doors will open for you soon and life will progress. Wow. So if you get this full new blue or super moon card, it's gonna definitely open the doors for you for sure. Soon. It said soon. That's good news. But it's gonna still open. The opportunity's there, but it's gonna be magnified. So like I said, this energy to me seems to be something that's this energy is going to be happening soon enough for you, which is very good because there was something that you did. You recognized who this person was and you let them go. You released, as you should have. And these opportunities are just one by one happening. This is great. So our fifth card is Arcturus 24, which is a 6, which means balance, harmony, getting along with others. I mean, I'm just saying in general what that card would mean. I always think of home too. Yeah. So we're going to look at, and that would be under underlying beliefs. This would be a card of underlying beliefs. Let's see. 24. What is the underlying beliefs? Keywords: guardian, family, support. Once again, support card, just like the moonstag. Nice. Arcturus is the brightest star in the northern hemisphere of the night sky, and it means guardian of the bear because it appears to chase the Ursa Major constellation around the sky. We had this last full moon that I read. In Greek mythology, Arcus was the son of Callisto, who was a virgin follower of Artemis. When Zeus took advantage of Callisto, she bore Arcus, but Zeus's wife Hera was so jealous she turned Callisto into a bear. Arcus was about to shoot the bear while out hunting, not knowing it was his own mother. When Zeus took pity on them and turned them both into stars, Callisto became Ursa Major, the great bear, and Arcus became Ursa Minor, the little bear. Arcturus has been associated with the bear ever since. This card indicates family and the close bonds that you share with loved ones. It could refer to an urban family of close friends and colleagues as well as your birth family. While such relationships can have their ups and downs, this card suggests that you have a good support system in place and you should not be afraid to call on family and friends if you need them. Trust in the bonds that you share with your loved ones and know that they are there for you. So you have some people in your energy who are supportive of your dreams and your goals. You got 2 supportive cards right there. So your spirit, and I also did a reading about spirit having your back and supporting you. And nothing could come your way. The spirit had your back. So yeah, definitely that. That's good. So you have a family support system. And you're supported by this energy, this earth energy, which is stability. So yeah. Let's see, the 6th card is super. Oh my goodness, you guys, super moon. See, it's gonna happen soon because it said with the black moon card, if you get a new moon, super moon, what was that? New moon, super moon, full moon, blue moon. It is a sign that new doors will open for you soon and life will progress. So that's 12, which is 3, and that's creativity in the Trinity. So this is great. So you're definitely on your path, and whatever you're doing, you're in your, sorry, you guys. See, there's the horns. There's a horn out there. That's confirmation. I love this. You have, wow, and I just, the black, look, 11 and 12. Oh my God, I can't make this up. Keywords: victory, fate, reassurance. This is so good because this is a card that was like, it'll come back around for you. And this supermoon, it says reassurance, success. That's the first word out. The supermoon is a card of achievement and success in your endeavors. And when I said success, I meant exclamation point at the end. However, you will be expected to work hard for these achievements and nothing is going to be handed to you on a plate. This card declares that a time of triumph is at hand. The success could come in any area of your life, be it love, career. Maybe you'll get a better person, you know? Sorry. But anyway, this card declares that a time of triumph is at hand. This success could come in any area of your life, be it love, career, business, family life, or an adventure. When it is present in a reading, know that you are about to experience the kind of power surge that only comes from victory. While feeling victorious is a good thing, it can also make people complacent and arrogant. Oh my God, don't be arrogant and complacent. Take care not to let this level of success go to your head and keep your ego in check. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like super excited on this reading. Okay, maintain a steady progress towards your goals, but do not rush ahead or you will risk burnout. Because right now, this energy, this is Taurus energy, Taurian energy, and you do want to take your time. You don't want to be rushing any type of progress or process. There is a sense of fate and destiny to this card and to the achievements that it represents to you personally. Take it as a sign that you are on the right path and that you will eventually emerge triumphant from all that hard work. I think that you're already currently doing that hard work. You know, you probably not only just wishing on a star, but you're actually manifesting these things. But you have a support system as well. This is such a good reading so far. I love it for you guys. Okay. For my elevated souls, this is what we do. It's like, oh, okay. So we have this supermoon, this black moon. Let's see what, this would be the 7th card. Oh, dark moon, 1. Now this is scary. This would be, oh, anyway, we had, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, you guys, cause so the underlying beliefs was the 5th card, right? Which is good. This was unhelpful influences. But I don't feel like that because it just said if you had 2 like that, that would be a positive thing. But let's check out that this is challenges to overcome. Dark Moon 1. Okay, let's see. These are challenges to overcome. Potential, secrets, and rest. Keywords. So you want to overcome this. When a dark moon card comes up in a reading, it is speaking of things that are as yet unknown. Something is still in the early stages of germination, hidden from view. This is a card of potential growth and transformation. All growth begins in darkness during a time of restoration. It could be that you need to relax more, to take more time for yourself in order to give your mind the space required to dream up new ideas and ambitions. And that's why I said take your time, because, you know, Taurians, you know, they move slow for a purpose. Let's see. In a way, the dark moon is a card of possibility, but you must allow things to unfold in their own time. So with this great stuff that's coming, you don't want to rush the process. Let it take its time. Let it germinate, because it is a process that doesn't need to be tampered with. It moves on its own time, just like you can't rush a flower, the growth of a flower. You can't rush the bloom. I mean, I guess they can do things in a lab where they can, but it's the artificial way. The natural way is letting it bloom, because every time you mess with nature, not only is it flawed, but it won't produce its best. It doesn't last. It won't last. But anyway, sorry, it says, it is the time of the crone, and she guides your way through this temporary darkness, offering lessons of wisdom and deep change. In wake of the dark moon is a time of rest when no magic is worked, so this card could indicate that a short break from magical practice is needed to avoid burnout. Take a day off and use this time to rest, read, meditate. So definitely meditate and definitely rest, because that's how I feel. And I've spoken about this before in another reading. Like, you definitely want to not rush. You just came out of an energy of Aries season where everything was go, go, go. Now is the time to rest. And we know earth signs are dense, cold and dense, but for a reason they move slower, because naturally they're earth sign. So this is you want to match the energy of the sign. Okay, so 1 means new beginnings, you know, leadership. So the next card would be the 8th card, and that is 48 Nightshade, which that would be the number 348. Let's see what that means. 48 would be unhelpful people. Let's see. Toxic, negative, sabotage. Now, I feel like before I even start reading, I think that, because I know I'm going through this. I dealt with some bullies. I told you in another reading, like, I ain't going into detail, but I was dealing with some people that was approaching me all at once. And I felt like I was being bullied. And so you might be dealing with something like that, or you're dealing with fake friends, you know, fake family, stuff like that. So these would be unhelpful people to me. So Nightshade, let's see. It says toxic, negative, sabotage. Deadly nightshade is a highly poisonous plant that grows all over Britain. In the past, it was believed that witches used deadly nightshade in their flying ointments, which they could rub onto their broomsticks, so that this plant will forever be associated with witches and witchcraft. The nightshade card represents poisonous people in toxic situations. It is quite a tricky card, for in reality it's not always possible to avoid such toxins in society, right? Because you can't, I mean, you can choose your job, but just know that once you get that job, you can't choose your coworkers, unfortunately. Unless you're the boss. But anyway, you can meet them in any area of your life. You might work alongside a spiteful gossip, or have a nasty boss. Your mother-in-law might be a nitpicking perfectionist and you can't do anything right in her eyes, or your spouse might be difficult to please. This card also denotes toxic situations such as a bad relationship. And you did have this fly-by-night. Where am I at? Where am I at? Hateful jobs, bad investments, and negative, shady friend groups. When nightshade comes up in a reading, you are wise to be on your guard. Assess all situations and relationships carefully. Be wary of any new people who come into your life at this time, for they might not be all that they seem. This is especially likely to be the case if Toad or Fly-by-Night are also present. Wow. It's like it came almost full circle because we have this last card, but it did come into a circle literally there. Wow, this is like, it's almost like reading. It's like I didn't even really have to find anything. Anyway, I'm sorry I interrupted the read. But they're also present in the read or in the spread. Also be aware that just because someone has been a friend for years doesn't mean that they are trustworthy in all things. Nightshade flowers at night where few can see, and this card could represent someone who is kind to your face but secretly working against you when your back is turned. Someone who has a hidden agenda. This card reminds you to be cautious. Someone could be trying to sabotage your life, your relationships, or your career success. Look for signs of envy, jealousy, and resentment in the favor. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. The behavior of those around you. Know that if you are speaking badly against someone, they are probably speaking against you too, behind your back. Or if they are speaking badly against someone. Nightshade is asking you to protect and remove yourself from such people and situations and remain watchful and on your guard against these toxic individuals that you have identified. While fake shady friendships might be no more than a flash in the pan, envy and resentment festers for a long time, so be prepared to defend your own interests. And that's why I move silently, because I couldn't let. And it took years for me to get this message, I promise you all. But don't be like me, elevated souls. And I'm sure you guys know this by now, but even if you don't, just know that you cannot tell people your moves. Because whenever you do, especially people you don't trust, whenever you do, they will speak in a way that will block your growth. And that's happened so many times, and just been wondering why energy's been stuck, and can't get this, or being like confused in what I want to do. It's a lot of stuff, but they speak this evilness onto your spirit, and they want you to fail. I promise you, this is what happened. And when I moved in the darkness, I'm not literal darkness, but when I moved silently, things opened up for me. I promise it's true. And I want to say this, there's other wonderful readers out there that's helped me through with their messages that were confirmed in my spirit, and it's true, because once it happened, it's been on green, but once I started talking to others, it's been on red. So that's just a message for somebody, not for everybody. Some people probably already got the message and they move, quietly as well. But that's always the smartest thing, because right now you're at a place where you're manifesting the things that you want, and nobody can know. When you're journaling, when you're writing affirmations, even your vision boards, people be like, put your vision boards up. I don't. I mean, I know, because people, they see what what your vision is. It's the same thing as talking to them. Tell them, no, don't leave them out. Put them in a notebook, open them up and look at them every morning. But leaving them out so you can see, like, no, You can still see. I mean, if you're gonna have company over now, if you don't really have people coming over, yeah, you could do that. But for me, mm-mm. I mean, I don't have company over like that, but I just feel like if I can close it, then it's not in the open. Same as my thoughts. I keep everything to myself because until it's time, when spirit moves you to be exposing some things, that's when to make the move. But other than that, nope, I don't. So Nightshade, which ended up being a 3, um, it spoke of moving in silence pretty much because people are jealous, and you've dealt with that your whole life, just as I have. And it's not being arrogant or nothing like that. It's just people that you love dearly to your heart, you found have been treacherous, you know, just people that you never would have thought, you know, and it's unfortunate, but these things happen. But anyway, what I was saying was, it's just funny how, look at how these cards are. That's kind of, it's like you got 48, 49. Well, 46, 36, but that's not in the same vein. But we got these, 11 and 12. It's just interesting how it is. I didn't really have to go searching in the book because they were like right next to each other. So the next card is, this would be representing you and your current situation. This was the current situation, which it could have been energies from that happened recently, but this is your current, this is you and your current. This was current, but this is you. Dreamweaver. Goal setting is keywords: goal setting, action, and effort. It says Dreamweaver is reminding you to determine your own path through life because to a large extent your destiny is in your hands. This card is the antithesis of drifting through life, expecting everything to just come to you. Growing increasingly resentful towards those who go out and make things happen for themselves. Dreamweaver is telling you to take charge of your destiny by setting a few goals and working steadily towards them. Don't be one of those people who constantly complain that they can't catch a break or get a foot in the door of their dream job. Don't sit back and wait for someone else to open up a few doors for you or give you a leg up. Do those things for yourself. You are your own leg up. You can open your own doors to success, which I believe you are with this. You're doing work because it's already in your mind and you're manifesting these things. So that's the goal setting, action, and effort. It says don't sit back and wait for someone else to open a few doors for you or give you a leg up. Do those things for yourself. You are your own leg up. You can open your own doors to success. However, you must be prepared to put in the work. The universe works with you, not for you. And that's what Supermoon was saying. Like, you got to do the work. It will only match your own level of effort. So if you don't put the effort in, you won't reap any rewards. This card reminds you not to keep playing the victim, but to take on the role of manifester. Stargazer is determine what you want and then take determined steps towards having it. Set your goals, work towards achieving them every day, then set new goals and begin the cycle again. The Dreamweaver card is here to tell you that there are no limits to what you can achieve if you set the intention and put the work in. The world can be divided into those who live out their dreams and those who don't. The difference is those who do are active participants in their lives, while those who don't remain passive. Take positive action today towards one of your wildest dreams. Create and live a life you truly love, one wherein you feel blessed every single day. Weave your dreams into the fabric of reality. You guys, that is so good. This is a good spread, and it's definitely informative because it's telling you, like, step by step what you need to do with this energy now. This is what's affecting you now. And this Scorpio our Scorpio full moon. This full moon spread is what's a reflection of what you're dealing with today, right now at this moment. Because you're the dream weaver. See, they're both touching the moon. Well, almost, but this is what you're doing. This is what you want. And you have the support system. These moons are letting you know that things are coming your way soon. Success. Things that you have to overcome. You have to take your time, rest. You know, let things germinate. Sorry. You're releasing this fly by night. That's all you need to do is release that. You got everything in your favor right now because these things are going to come. So, and you already know you're dealing with nightshade, shady people that you're about to release them to. You're releasing these people out of your life, and that's when all the good things are coming. And so this is the dream that you're weaving. You're wishing on the star for these things to come, and they are coming soon. And this is basically the home card because you're coming home to yourself. And you're going to get everything that you always wanted. And it said, do not be arrogant. So you know it's coming. It's going to be really soon, too. And that's how I feel. I don't feel like this is a 6 year to 6 months to a year energy. I feel like this is coming. And you probably are like, oh, man, it's been taking forever. I know. Sometimes we can feel that way. Sometimes we can be like, I am patient. I can be patient. And sometimes you just fall back and be like, oh, my God, when is this going to happen? I think that's natural. I think we all dealt with that. But it's coming. And I'm happy. I'm happy for you for this. The elevated soul has been on a long journey. And they're finally here at this moment in time, about to get everything that they deserve. That's all I have from the Divine Council on this super, well, it's not a super, on this Scorpio full moon. I hope you all are having a good Friday. Some places a Saturday, a good weekend. Here in the Midwest, for sure, stay warm because it's kind of nippy outside. I want to thank all my new subscribers, the likes, comments, and subscribes. And as always, I hope you have a blissful and harmonious night. Bye.